Flashback, just before the incident back alley.
Are you okay?
No.
This is bad. There's nowhere to run.
The black suits are monitoring major streets.
We're completely surrounded. You look like you're getting worse. Have you taken your pills?
Not yet.
I'm all out. They weren't even helping anyway. There's nothing I can do. We can utilize Operation Aegis to protect this world. If we do, we'll be able to survive even if we fail. Though we won't have much of a world left. I don't have much time left. That's why I left myself a message. I'll be able to check it using the message service. After I lose my memories, I imagine I'll come to you for help. When that time comes, give this to me.
What are these numbers?
They're for the message service.
Oh, but you didn't write that down on the note.
I used the one from this era.
Understood.
I don't know how much longer I can deal with this. If we use the Aegis system, all the terminals will be sealed. Then the city will be cut off from universal control. There won't be any hope of restoring order at that point. That's why everyone disappears. We need to keep at least some of the terminals open.
We can't. The enemy will target any open terminals.
And that's why we need the Sentinels to defend them.
Then what? We give up on this world and try again next time?
I'm afraid that isn't an option either. There won't be a next time. I had a look at the logs from 2188. I've discovered a way to link to the satellite.
Logs of another world added to the thought cloud.
Satellite?
It's not from this world. There's a satellite orbiting the real world. From it, I learned more about the mechanics of this world. And it turns out we don't get as many tries as we want.
Oh?
The stability of this area is at its breaking point. We can't fail again. If we do, the entire facility will be reset. And Sector 0 will be lost.
Sector 0 added to the thought cloud.
Everything will crumble apart. That includes Sector 0.
Hang on, did I actually even get a mystery file for Sector 0? No, I didn't. Okay, I'm guessing Sector 0 would then be the 2188, where Miura and old Morimura are talking.
What's Sector 0? I know I've heard of it before.
Seems like your symptoms are becoming more severe. Alright, listen well. As you know, there are 5 different sectors. However, there exists one more unique sector. It doesn't take up any space, and there's no interior to see.
Uh-huh.
That's Sector 0. It's an evacuation site that's unaffected by loops. Normally, you can send your data there using the shifter. That's what allows you to continue if the world resets.
That's right. Ida did say that was the way to escape to the next world.
Yes, but this time, Sector 0 will cease to exist as well. We won't be able to loop again. This is our last chance.
So without Sector 0, the world won't be recreated?
If the Aegis system is activated, yes. We'll still be here, though we'll be left behind in a world of chaos.
If what you're saying is true, why keep it all a secret?
Because
what?
If what you're saying is true...
Sekigahara-kun.
Tell me, why did you erase the logs?
Because I had to. I couldn't let anyone find out about them. There's quite a lot that transpires in 21 years.
Yeah, I bet. It's the whole point of the game starting.
The Earth is a very different place. Do you want to know what happens?
Yes? Flashback. Satellite orbit Sector 4, 2188.
Hey, Sekigahara. I've already done my research on you. You're the one who was hired to kill me. In case you couldn't tell, there isn't much left of humanity. Just the 10 people in this little colony.
10 people in the colony?
It's a bit fruitless to kill for money at this point, don't you think?
I've done my research on you as well, and I'm very thorough when I research my targets. There's nothing you can hide from me.
How menacing of you. Intimidate me all you want, but you're not leaving that room.
Professor Chihiro research funds for Project Ark. You partnered with several questionable organizations. You then sold nanotechnology on the black market. And that's the source of the infection on the surface.
Oh, it was Morimura.
I didn't intend for any of this to happen.
And that's why the satellite is orbiting the planet, is because the whole planet's infected.
Your voice is trembling. Can't say I blame you.
No one will believe a word you say.
Oh, I don't plan on telling anyone. This is for me. I never want to forget this moment. The moment humanity's traitor stares death in the face.
What was that?
That was the bomb I planted.
The power generator? Are you insane? We have to repair it right away. We'll lose life support if we don't.
When I take a job, I finish it.
It can't be. The lock to your room's been disengaged.
Just hang tight, Professor. I'll be seeing you soon.
There's only 10 people in the colony?
Humanity was wiped out by the nanomachine infection, and it was all my fault.
So yes, you could say Morimura is the ultimate villain of everything then.
Sekigahara-kun! You're in bad shape. At this rate, you'll...
Ah!
Huh?
Little Morimura.
Are you lost, little girl? What are you doing alone in a place like this?
I guess it makes sense that you don't remember me. I was just a baby when we last saw each other, after all. There's only need for one Chihiro Morimura.
She shot her.
You're...
And that's me.
It wasn't Sekigahara at all.
Morimura said quite a bit before she died.
If you're going to lie, at least put some effort into it. No matter. I'll simply ask Miss Fuyusaka here what she knows.
Uh-huh.
After I finished you off, of course.
And how would you verify that then?
I expected so much more from you, Sekigahara. In the end, you turned out to be nothing but a coward.
I don't think he's ever demonstrated anything about cowardice.
Sector 0. That's where you backed up your data, right? A good precaution, but that isn't gonna save you. Morimura gained access to the satellite of the real world. That's where she learned about the next reset. And that it's going to be different from any other.
Satellite of the real world.
Oh, Ida's got no context for this.
It's not just this world at stake anymore. If we fail to defeat the Kaiju again, the real world will be impacted as well. That includes the facility that sends us back there. When the facility itself is recreated, there won't be a Sector 0 anymore. Whether we go with Operation Aegis or not, there won't be a next time.
So, in effect, Ida is already dead.
And no one will be able to loop again.
Satellite. Tell me, is this what you meant? It can't be. But
The gun.
Seki...
Hey, are you alright?
Ow.
Guess you're okay. Fuyusaka,
Hey-kun, is it over?
my past is. But as for our future, for our survival, this is only the beginning.
Do you think, maybe this is the beginning of something else, too?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I think it is.
Aw, very nice. There's a bit more. Final battle, Suwabuki Bypass Motorway.
Sentinel number 15. Fuyusaka's the one piloting it. She's always so sincere in her actions. And that's Sentinel number 17 behind her. I'm seeing second, even third generation Sentinels. 12 in total. That bastard. he's gathered quite a few participants for his game. That enhanced first-gen model. It must be Sentinel number 11. Guess I'll give it a shot.
To the final battle. So, Fanning Shot. 3 mystery files obtained, 14 updated. Okay, let's see. Let's go all the way to the top, and we'll work our way down. Alright. Chihiro Morimura, 2188. In order to raise funds, 2188's Morimura sold nanomachine technology on the black market, which led to the infection on the surface and the end of humanity. A. Sekigahara. When the Kaiju appear in 1985, Sekigahara rides his motorcycle to the battlefield where the 12 Sentinels are gathered, and activates the enhanced first-gen model, Sentinel number 11. Okay. And yeah, so everything there where it says they're from the distant future, this is actually just a lie. It's meant to misdirect you as you're playing through the game, but yeah. A. Sekigahara 2188. The assassin, A. Sekigahara, was trapped in a room by Morimura while infiltrating Sector 4, but managed to escape by setting off a bomb at the power generator. He then seeks out Morimura to finish her off himself. Chihiro. She is responsible for the murder of Ms. Morimura. Ms. Morimura. Morimura learns from a 2188 log that the 2188's Morimura is responsible for the end of humanity. Fearing that the others will discover this truth, she discreetly deletes the log. Moreover, when Morimura links up the artificial satellite in orbit, she finds out that the stability of the facility, which is responsible for maintaining the world, is at its breaking point. She then decides to set Operation Aegis in motion to completely wipe out the Kaiju, even if it means stranding them all in a dead world. Tetsuya Ida. He saved his consciousness into Sector 0 to prepare for the next loop. So, if Ida is genetically identical to Amiguchi, does that contradict him being an android in the first place? Because we know that they can transfer over at some point, but we don't actually know when necessarily. Yeah. Aegis system. When all self-defense systems within the sector are activated, the city will be cut off from universal control, which results in chaos and the disappearance of all residents. Operation Aegis. When all the self-defense systems of the terminal are activated, everyone in the city will disappear. Which is good, means no casualties. Commercial District. The headquarters of the Special Investigations Unit is located on the top floor of the building next to the Aoi police station. Colony in satellite orbit. This is where Project Ark began for the sake of continuing the human species, but is also the source of the nanomachine infection that wiped out humanity. In 2188, A. Sekigahara infiltrated Sector 4 and set off a bomb on its power generator in order to assassinate Morimura. The artificial satellite in orbit. An artificial satellite that orbits around a planet. After looking at the 2188 logs and figuring out a way to link to the satellite in orbit, Morimura learned about the facility. Morimura states that this artificial satellite is orbiting the real world. An artificial satellite that presides over terraforming, the second phase of interstellar development. It controls the heavy machinery for planetary development and adjusts air temperature. This is where Miyuki Inaba exists. During the 2064 Sentinel infection incident, Inaba ends up shifting outside the world and over to the artificial satellite, where she comes across the 2188 data and learns the truth about the world. Sector 0. Unlike the other 5 sectors, this one is unique as it doesn't take up any space. Since it's unaffected by loops, Morimura and Tetsuya Ida use it as an evacuation site where they stored their own data. The Facility. A facility that houses the entire world. Its stability is reaching its breaking point. Once Sector 4, 1985, gets taken over by Kaiju, the facility will reset, preventing any further loops. If this were to occur, the reset would wipe all data, including any memory stored in Sector 0. The lives that everyone has experienced through time would cease to exist for good. Alright. The cryptic note. These are the numbers for the message service in 1985, which A. Sekigahara entrusted to Morimura before he lost his memories. That seems like it should have been updated a lot earlier than this. And the brown envelope. Tetsuya Ida was the one who instructed Sekigahara to kill Morimura. What? No, it wasn't. Goto was the one who instructed him to do it. Huh? That's just wrong. Where's the Goto? Renya Goto hired A. Sekigahara to assassinate Morimura. So, where's the Ida one? Tetsuya Ida. Okay, he's an advisor, he supported Kisaragi, blah 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 blah, he's in love with Kisaragi. He believed it was died, That update on the mystery file doesn't make sense. Unless Goto and Ida are supposed to be the same person, which would be very strange because it's supposed to be Ida and Amaguchi are the same person, then yeah, this is just wrong. Tetsuya Ida was the one who instructed Sekigahara to kill Morimura. But he wasn't. Unless it's Ida telling him to do it on Goto's orders? Or does it mean Ida was the one who instructed young Sekigahara to kill Morimura? That might be what they're trying to get at. Yeah, that's a very weird, weird one. Oh! Hang on! We finally have sectors 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the event archive. So we can see when the events happen and in which sector. Like, obviously the first ones at the start don't happen in any sector at all. But then you've got these ones here, Sector 1, and then it jumps over to Sector 3. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. Alright, and yes, obviously the majority of the game takes place in 1985, Sector 4. But yeah, you get the points where you can jump over now. Finally! Oh, it's taken a while to get to this point, but I'm glad they've actually done something like this. And again, obviously you can, you know, designate which person was in which sector. So Juro is obviously mostly in 1985 rather. Same for Fuyusaka, Yakushiji, but Sekigahara jumps around. Goto we've not done that much on. Minami jumps around a fair bit actually as well. And then yeah, Hijiyama so far has been mostly 1945, as well as Miura. So yeah, cool. Finally, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and make a save. New slots. Okay. So we have cleared most people. Yep. And now... So, Goto can't be done until we do Hijiyama. And we can't do Miura until we do Hijiyama either as well. So I guess we do Hijiyama up until Miura. And then we can do Goto afterwards, I assume. And yeah, let's see. So, Goto asking Sekigahara to assassinate Morimura. That takes place pretty early on, I would imagine, right? She who destroyed mankind? No, not quite. Actually, no, it's a little bit earlier. It might be this event here. Yeah. Okay. So we don't know quite when Goto did that, but it'll probably be updated when we play as Goto. And in terms of this, again, the last two waves are still locked so far. Alright. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. Hijiyama. While chasing Tsukasa Okino, Takatoshi Hijiyama is reunited with Megumi Yakushiji at the school. He recalled being shot for seemingly no reason by the one who blessed him with yakisoba pan. Takatoshi Hijiyama. Before dawn, Higoromo-cho abandoned Factory Alley.
should head to school. My Yaki Silbapon's waiting for me. No, wait. That's not the point. Can't lose focus. I need to find Okino. Noodle. If I had to guess, Okino must be a cat person. Well, not that that's particularly important to know.
Then why did you bring it up to your own thought? Anyway, to Sakura High School. Sakura High School wooden building.
Now, where is Okino?
Go to the walkway? I guess. Behind the school passageway. Oh, hey Shinigami.
Just another student, but she's so pale and covered in bandages. In the tree's shade, she looked more ghost than girl.
Can I talk to you? No? Alright, we'll see you.
She's no ghost, but she is hauntingly beautiful.
What about Okino?
As long as I've gotten this close already, maybe... No. This is not the time.
Go to the schoolyard, go to the break area. I'll go to the schoolyard first. Sakura High School schoolyard. A cat.
I know that cat. It's Okino's little friend again.
That kitty is so cute. Does it live at the school?
Oh, you mean Lucky?
Lucky?
Oh, you know, because he's a lucky cat.
Lucky, is it? A cat of many names, it sounds like.
What's so lucky about him?
You just hang around this cat, and you start finding money everywhere.
What? Seriously?
I mean, it's usually like a couple coins.
Oh, so just loose change.
Change has been added to the thought cloud.
Well, worth a try. Let's see what's under the box, shall we? No, there wouldn't be any around here.
Oh, you have to go to all the different places to look for change? Sakura High School cafeteria. Purchase a yakisoba pan.
I don't have any money.
Okay. Alright, so we have to get change to get the yakisoba pan. Back to the schoolyard, I guess? And then we can go from the schoolyard to the break area. Break area. Schoolyard break area.
Hey, Karabe-kun.
Are we on for today?
Alright.
No, there wouldn't be any around here.
Can I just ask Amaguchi for it? Alright, back to the walkway. Behind the school passageway. Shinanomi's gone.
No,
Wait, do I have to actually find the cat first? Yeah, there's no option to look for it here. Alright, I have to find the cat first, and then I can have the change, and then I can buy the yakisoba pan. Back to the walkway. Woo. Dum 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 dum. Schoolyard. Da, 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 da. This doesn't make sense, really. Because I can't buy the yakisoba pan yet. It has to be in the break area, right? Wooden school building? Well, that's the old building, right? Yeah. Right. I'm gonna get rid of the sensor thing. Because it keeps coming up and I keep thinking that I can do something with it. Alright, go to the walkway. Just I'm also assuming that it doesn't really matter where I do the thought. Really? No change in the vending machine area? Go to the schoolyard again, I guess? Not entirely sure what the game actually wants from me here. Go to the cafeteria again, try and buy something again. Yeah, I don't have any money. Schoolyard? Right, the cat's not here. Remain here. Where was the last time I saw the cat? Why wouldn't it be here? Because the option to find change doesn't come up in the wooden school building. Or maybe it does. No, I can't consider. Okay. And scraping the walls doesn't come up with anything to examine. Don't really understand why I can't do this. Go to the schoolyard. Yeah, this is one of the more awkward parts of 13 Sentinels, is when the visual novel, like branching paths, decides to not work. Because really you just want it to be a linear go here, do this kind of thing. But you can't seem to do that in this situation. And I don't know why.